Tomorrow at 3:35, catch up with the tour news and all the best action from World Beach Volleyball. Now on for all the best from Football Italia. Mezzanotte.
Football Italia, mezzanotte.
Hello, I'm John Roeder and welcome to Late Night Italian Football on Channel 4. Tonight's game is Juventus against Perugia. Juventus will be looking to bounce back after their loss to Lazio at the Stadio Olimpico last weekend. A mistake by midfielder Alessio Tacchinardi led to the only goal of the game, Fabio Liverani finding the back of the net to give Lazio the points. Perugia also failed to pick up points in their away meeting with the Serie A leaders Chievo when they finished the match with 9 men. Goals from Carini and Dana secured a win for Chievo, a loss that left Perugia in the relegation zone. Juventus back in action just 2 days after their comprehensive 4-0 victory over Bayer Leverkusen here in the Champions League. Marcello Lippi makes just one change to the side that played in that match. Paolo Montero returns to the defence in place of Marc Iuliano. Montero having been away on World Cup duty with the Uruguayan team. David Trezeguet is a controversial inclusion. He was due to be suspended, but the ban has been lifted. Perugia have gained only 1 point from their previous 5 away Serie A fixtures. Paris and Monaco are both suspended, having been sent off in last weekend's 2-0 defeat at Chievo. Cordova is dropped, so in come Raisi, Blasi and Grosso. Referee is Marco Gabrielli. Juventus in their famous black and white stripes, kicking from left to right in this first half. And the big question is, how will Juventus build upon their 4-0 win in the Champions League? Their Serie A form has been poor of late, just 1 win in their last 6, although 4 of those matches did end in draws, the exception being last weekend's 1-0 defeat at Lazio. Perugia, they've also won just once in their last 6, but they have recorded only 2 Serie A wins this season. Perugia coming into this match in 15th place, Juventus are in 6th. Here's Gianluca Pessotto. Blocked by Tedesco. Ever present for Perugia this season, Giovanni Tedesco, got a couple of goals. And the challenge on him there from Tacchinardi is an illegal one. Bayocco, such an important play for Perugia. Still brings away. Here's Nedved. Just caught there by Tedesco. Fully involved already, the Perugia captain. Two in the middle, waiting for a cross. Couldn't find Del Piero or Trezeguet. Birandelli towards Trezeguet. Over the bar from the French striker. He was given a 2-game suspension after headbutting Lazio's Simone Inzaghi off the ball during last weekend's Serie A game. The referee actually didn't see the incident, but Trezeguet was punished following television evidence that was used against him. However, the suspension, the 2-game ban that was imposed on him, was controversially lifted on Thursday, so he has been given the go-ahead to play in this game. Turn is by Zambrotta. Here's Birandelli. William Thuram. Montero. He will be very satisfied with his work with Uruguay over the last few weeks, following their qualification now for next year's World Cup finals. Juventus will be pleased to have him back in the heart of their defence as well. Pessotto, faced by Tedesco. Deep cross towards Trezeguet. Del Piero. Straight at Matt Santini from Alessandro Del Piero. Del Piero got one of the goals for Juventus against Bayer Leverkusen. Trezeguet got a couple. Igor Tudor got the other. Del Piero has now scored 30 goals in European competition for Juventus. That's a record for a Juve player. Roberto Bettega had scored 28. Was the previous highest scorer in European competition for them. Grosso lays it forward to Baiocco. Can't find a way through. Fabio Grosso. And again, one of the best of starts, Grosso, to his life in Italy's top division. After Serze Cosmi signed him from Serie C2 side Chieti, Grosso was sent off on his Serie A debut on the opening weekend when Perugia were soundly beaten by Inter 4-1. Comes off Tudor, who's playing in midfield again in this match, Igor Tudor. Biandelli shields it from Baiocco. Biandelli making just his third appearance in the league this season. Buffon to clear there. Milanese gets the header. Zambrotta. Teasing cross. Baiocco. Grosso. Wins the throw-in as it comes off Zambrotta. There weren't too many people in at the Deli Alpi for that game against Bayer Leverkusen on Thursday afternoon. It was postponed for the second time because of fog on the Wednesday night. Neither club really wanted to play it on the Thursday afternoon because both had league matches on the Saturday. UEFA, though, insisted, and Juventus probably very glad that they did. It was a commanding performance from the Italian side. I'm in charge seems to be the words from the referee to Davide Baiocco. Gabriele, the referee, just 37 years of age. He became a referee in Serie A this year. Montero. Pasotto. Nedved comes back to gather. He, of course, would have been bitterly disappointed at the defeat last weekend at his former club Lazio. Pavel Nedved. Thuram. Pasotto. Trezeguet's first touch let him down. Blasi with a little touch forward. Here's Tedesco. Di Maria. Surely a tug on his shirt there from Paolo Montero. Montero missed 3 Serie A games while he was away with the Uruguayan side. Easily claimed by Buffon. 11 goals conceded in 11 Serie A appearances this season, Gianluigi Buffon. Forward towards Trezeguet, it'll be cleared by Di Loreto. Di Maria. Del Piero comes in strongly and fairly. Di Maria gets his revenge. Hasn't gone as well as he would have liked, Marcello Lippi, on his return to Juventus. Di Maria. Montero turning into a little bit of trouble there. Wasn't the best of passes from Thuram because Montero had a couple of Perugia players in close attendance. Santini missed just the one match this season because of a knee problem. It was against the Udinese. Milanese gets the header. Thuram uses Montero. Zambrota with the touch off. Was kept in play just in front of the benches. Thuram. Here's Birondelli, who stretched well to keep it in play, but he doesn't pass well there. Bayoko. Grosso hits it long. Too long. Risas in an offside position. Just 2 victories for Perugia this season in Serie A. They beat Milan at the end of September by 3-1, and they beat Piacenza at the end of October by 1-0. Tedesco scoring on both occasions. Zambrota. Del Piero. In towards Zambrota. Now, was that a push by Grosso? Referee says no. Let's have another look. And that looks like the correct decision from the official. See there was a touch of contact initially, but then nothing. Zambrota, needless to say, doesn't like it. Tudor wins the header. Del Piero, that's got to be a free kick, and is. Free kick taken quickly. Zambrota with the cross. Perugia will clear. Grosso. Bayoko. It was by Thuram, but it's picked up by Giovanni Tedesco. Zimaria, the scorer of Perugia's last Serie A goal, a penalty against Brescia. Obviously through to Buffon. Juventus did the double over Perugia last season, winning by 1-0 on both occasions. Inzaghi getting the goal at Perugia. David Trezeguet scoring in the game here at the Delle Alpi, which was at the end of May. One of the last games of last season. Birondelli. Montero. Pesotto. Nedved makes the run ahead of him. Juve get the throw. And Nedved certainly stole a metre or so there when taking the throw. Comes off Rahman Razi, the Iranian international. This is just his 3rd Serie A appearance, but it is the 3rd consecutive league game that he's played in, and it is in fact a free kick, which Nedved will take. Clear by Matt Santini. Header from Del Piero. Whistle has gone though. Santini keen to put his point of view across. The skipper intervening. Too much wrong with that challenge. Takanadi's header. Finds Montero, who finds Pesotto. Blasi. Di Loreto. Blasi again. Rezai. Find Risas, who hasn't had a touch of it yet. Risas, the Greek international striker. Zambrotta is caught there by Blasi. Perugia man coming sliding right through the Juventus player. Didn't get the ball at all. Says Cosme saw two of his players sent off last weekend, Monaco and Paris. And away by Milanese. We didn't see a yellow card shown there too. Blasi. Thuram climbs high. It's another free kick. Randelli fouled this time by Risas. That's been an excellent purchase for Perugia. Played in all 34 Serie A games last season, and he's appeared in all 11 this season. 13 goals so far in the Italian league. 9 last season for this. Nedved. Trezeguet. Nedved. Couldn't quite return the pass to the Frenchman. Header won by Nedved. And again, illegally though, the second challenge. Foul on Bazzani. Nedved. Basotto. Turns away from Bazzani, man who joined Perugia on loan from Venezia in September. Here's Birandelli. Referee waves play on. It's in towards Trezeguet. Cleared away by Razai. Zimaria. Nedved chasing him. Bazzani. There's Pasotto right there, and Tacchinardi as well. Thuram. Del Piero. Came off Blasi, Juventus throw in. Piero trying to turn, couldn't get past Milanese. Tudor with the header. Zimaria puts it into touch. David's having again to be content with a place on the bench for Juventus. Tudor preferred in midfield. Pasotto with the cross towards Trezeguet. Might fall towards Del Piero. Whistle had gone though for a foul by David Trezeguet. Got half a dozen goals in the league this season, Trezeguet. Got a couple, as I said earlier, against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League in midweek. Better clear by Birandelli. Approaching quite a landmark, Alessandro Birandelli. This is 97th appearance in Serie A. So close to the century. Nedved. Fouls by Risas, who kicks the ball away. Some referees might have booked him for that. Not this one. Zambrotta. Birandelli outside him. Zambrotta goes for goal and wide. Always going off target from Gianluca Zambrotta. The goalkeeper really seriously tested so far in this match. Perugia get the free kick. Zambrotta with the foul on Fabio Grosso. Santini hits it long towards Risas. Taken off him by Pirandelli in the clash of the two number 15s. Here's Thuram. Lovely chest down from Del Piero to Trezeguet. Nedved. Pesotto gallops forward outside him. Del Piero. Oh, not far over from Alessandro Del Piero. Did that get a touch? From the goalkeeper, it did look as though it did on that slow motion, which is what Del Piero is saying to the referee. Yes, it's a good save. And Juve do have the corner, which Nedved will take. Zambrotta. Again, not far off target from Juventus. Caused all sorts of problems for Bayer Leverkusen on Thursday. Perugia will have noted in that match how jittery the Germans' defence appeared to be. So far, so good for Santini and Perugia. Tudor. Pesotto. Nedved got a little bit of space ahead of him. Two to his right. Nedved goes for goal himself. And the rebound is cleared away by Di Loreto. Santini making the save. Juventus with plenty of pressure. Nedved with the cross. Again, Di Loreto gets in the way. Zimaria clears it. Thuram. Zambrotta. Grosso challenging him. Tudor. Del Piero. Oh, just wouldn't quite work there between Trezeguet and Del Piero. Bayoko looked to be a slight push in the back on him from Tudor, and indeed there was. Just hitting the back of Del Piero's foot there. So close to being a very good bit of build-up play from the home side, who have certainly enjoyed the better of this game so far. Nedved. Again goes for goal. Mazzantini, spectacular save. Well, he didn't have a lot to do in the first quarter of an hour or so, Mazzantini, but he certainly had plenty of shots raining in on his goal in the last few minutes. Pesotto. Here's Thuram. Chipped forward by Pirandelli. Blasi. Bazzani. Foul by Montero. Terrific stop from Mazzantini. Di Maria. Picked up by Del Piero. Oh, lovely play to move away from Tedesco. Advantage played by the referee. Nedved. Cleared by Di Loreto. And it's going to be the first caution of the match. Oh, it's going to be a red card. It's Blasi who's gone off. And Perugia, who had 2 men sent off last weekend, are down to 10 men this weekend. Blasi is dismissed. And you can only presume that he was cautioned earlier on for that challenge, and that was a second yellow. If it was a straight red, it was a bit harsh. Out of play for a goal kick. As Blasi makes his way off, it's Juventus 0, Perugia 0.
Football Italia, mezzanotte.
How would you like the heavenly smell of freshly baked bread every morning? With the Kenwood Rapid Bake, you can. First, add the ingredients.
And you will plainly see.
Then select the program.
And as life travels on, and
Finally remove a fresh hot loaf. Just 3 steps and in less than an hour. You know what went into it too. The bread maker from Kenwood, making great food simple.
Get the Vodafone Sony J6 for only $99.95 and get £20 off any other Sony product. Argos, brighter prices, brighter Christmas.
Pint survival during parachute failure. Do not flap arms as Boddingtons may spill. Attempt to cushion landing. Put pint in safe place.
Get dancing! And pocket Now Dance 2002 at Asda. 44 dance tunes with all the biggest hits of the year. Pocket Now Dance 2002 at a hit $13.97. That's Asda price.
Football Italia, mezzanotte.
0-0 between Juventus and Perugia in the Stadio delle Alpi, but Perugia down to 10 men following the dismissal of Manuele Blasi. It's his second dismissal of the season. He was sent off at Parma as well a month ago, when Perugia lost by 2-1. And a difficult task for the visitors has now been made even more difficult. Zambrotta. Trezeguet making a run through the middle. Leaves it for Del Piero. Shadowed by the Iranian, Rising. Might fall here for Zambrotta. Not much you can say about that. Holding it up for a shot on goal. Out for a throw-in. Del Piero certainly has put some tricks in today against Cosmi's side. But the Perugia coach will be very indignant indeed at his side's early reduction to 10 men. Thuram. Buffon with the clearance. Headed down by Tudor. Trezeguet finds Nedved. Del Piero to his left. For Soto. Nedved. Can't find a way through. Di Maria brings it clear. Foul on the Brazilian. Del Piero. And Nedved has gone down. caught there by Tedesco, Pavel Nedved. And play will continue with a Perugia free kick. Met by Pesotto. Header down by Risi. Pirandelli. Zambrotta. Juve free kick. Foul by Milanese. It's possibly just a touch too far out for Del Piero, but he might still fancy his chances. There's the distance. Three in the wall, taken short. Del Piero. Headed clear for a throw-in by Risi. Juve really unable to make anything from that free kick. It's a promising situation. Nedved. Well, since the sending off, Lippi's side haven't really put anything in the way of a decent shot on the Perugia goal. Prior to it, they had that 5-minute spell where it looked certain that they would open the scoring. Pirandelli. Buffon's had very little to do. Thuram. Takanadi. Back to Nedved. Di Maria tracks him back. Just a touch too much from Pavel Nedved. Wonder how he must have felt when the World Cup draw was made. The Czech Republic not involved after losing their playoff to Belgium. Nedved sent off in the second leg of that playoff encounter. Cleared by Di Loreto. Terra's gone down. Just a whack in the face there, it looked like, from Risas. Expect some retribution on the Greek striker at some stage. Del Piero. Baiocco gets in the way. It's a nice turn from Davide Baiocco, who picks it up again. Pirandelli couldn't get there. Here's Grosso. Chance now for Perugia to put some pressure on the Juve goal. Nobody on the end of the cross though. Pesotto able to clear. And Juventus might now have a chance to break. Tudor. Nedved. Zambrotta. Del Piero and Trezeguet in the middle. Can't reach them. Milanese clears only as far as Nedved. Gets a couple of deflections. And Mazzantini will gather comfortably. Pavel Nedved has played in every Serie A game so far this season for Juve, following his summer switch from Lazio. Towards Risas. Grosso. Tudor. You were forced to go backwards. Thuram. Pesotto. Piero left in, I think, waiting for Trezeguet to get on the end of it. He couldn't do so. That's a Perugia free kick, fouled by Takanadi. Zambrotta, cleared by Birondelli. Trezeguet with a little touch off. Del Piero, Nedved. He's looking for support on that far side where there is space, but there's also nobody in a Juve shirt there. Forward towards Tudor. Well, that was a good opportunity for the home side. Igor Tudor knows it. Bit of space. People in the middle waiting for the cross. And that's the reaction. Passato. Di Loreto was given away straight to Del Piero. Rezai. Trezeguet. Here's Zambrotta. Passato. Del Piero. In towards Trezeguet. Couldn't quite get the header. It was met first by Milanese. Birondelli with the throw. Juve yet to make their one-man advantage count. They're looking to do so here from this corner, which Pavel Nedved will take. Perugia headed clear, and the shot this time no trouble at all to Matt Santini from Passato. Passato now in his 7th season with Juventus. Couldn't keep this shot down. Nedved's header forward, met by Del Piero. Here's Tacchinardi. Passato. Del Piero. Tacchinardi. In towards Trezeguet again. Might fall here for a Juve man, but Perugia able to clear. Bazzani fouled by Tudor. Fabio Bazzani scored on his Perugia debut against Milan when he got the first of Perugia's 3 goals that match. That's his only goal in 7 Serie A appearances this season. Nedved. Trezeguet to his left. Here's David Trezeguet. Perugia a little fortunate there. Passato. Goes past Bazzani. Del Piero. Falls to Thuram. Birondelli. Zambrotta. Getting in towards Trezeguet, who gives away the free kick. Juventus will want a good performance and a victory in this game to take into the next Champions League game, which is away to Arsenal. Having made such a good start to the second group stage, to get something from that game at Highbury would set Juve up very nicely indeed for the midwinter break in the Champions League. Birondelli. This hit cross, it falls to Zambrotta. Just wide. I think some may have even thought it went in when it hit the side netting. Milanese not across quickly enough. Rotta got 3 goals last season in Serie A. Yet to get off the mark in the league though this season. Close there. Tudor. Del Piero! It's another good spell of play from Juventus. They had that terrific little period just before the sending off of Blasi, and look how close that was to being the opening goal of the night. Just a fraction wide. Tudor wins the header. Pirandelli. Cleared to Bayoko. It is difficult to see at this stage anything other than a Juventus victory in this game. Perugia down to 10 men and having gained just 1 point on their travels so far this season. That came with a draw at Verona early on in the season when they drew 1-1. But they've lost their other 4 away matches at Inter, Torino, Parma and Chievo. They haven't won away in Serie A since last season at the end of April when they won 4-3 at Bari. Picked up by Nedved. Trezeguet makes the run ahead of him. Del Piero's near side. And Del Piero was in plenty of space. Nedved decided to go for goal himself though. See what he was trying to do, just couldn't do it. But look at the space that Del Piero has on the left-hand side of your picture there. Really did have a tremendous amount of space and time to work in Del Piero had Nedved found him. Might just be getting to Pavel Nedved that he hasn't scored yet for Juventus. Comes off Rizai and Juve have the corner. Which Nedved will take. Sattini punches clear. Got a whack on the head, the goalkeeper from Trezeguet. Pirandelli. This time the goalkeeper doesn't come for it. Cleared only as far as Tacchinardi. Here's Pisotto. Into the last 5 minutes then of the first half. So we'll just let it go out for the goal kick. No way through so far for Lippi's side. Follow through there from Trezeguet. He might just have made contact with the goalkeeper. That replay a little inconclusive. Risas wins the header. Tacchinardi knocks it on. Perugia wanted a free kick. And Cosmi's side are going to get one. I wonder if he can ever sit still. Davids warms up. I wonder if we might see him coming on at some stage in the second half. Di Loreto. Towards Risas. Zambrotta. Pirandelli. Towards Trezeguet. Bazzani chasing that ball. Turam and Montero tidy up. Basotto. Del Piero. Goal kick. Frustration for Del Piero. It's the ball completely out of play. Half a dozen goals for Alessandro Del Piero in Serie A this season. Tudor meets it. Risas heads on, nobody there though. Risas and Bazzani haven't really tested the Juventus defence at all in this match, and certainly Buffon hasn't had a shot worthy of the name to deal with. Soto. Nedved. Oh, it's got a touch off the defender. It's a corner. Mazzantini was coming forward to gather. And Di Loreto putting it behind. Harmlessly over. The corner though. Piero comes across to this near side to take. Santini, very busy goalkeeper so far. This header goes wide from Tudor, who scored from close range against Bayer Leverkusen in the Champions League. He's such a threat at set pieces, Igor Tudor. Rizai with the header, and Mazzantini's come all the way out of his area. One minute of stoppage time to be played. And we're into that minute now. It's that time for Juve to make the breakthrough. Del Piero. Header over from Tudor. Again getting forward to join the strikers, Igor Tudor. Said at the start of the season he didn't particularly enjoy the midfield role that he was being asked to play. But he does seem to have settled into that position. Del Piero. Zambrotta just couldn't quite control. Referee has looked at his watch, and again. And the referee at the centre of attention at the end of this first half after the dismissal of Manuele Blasi for Perugia. Juventus unable to make the breakthrough despite heavy pressure, and at the break it's Juventus 0, Perugia 0.
Football Italia, mezzanotte.
Juventus kick-off for the second half of this match. The score level at 0-0. Perugia down to 10 men after the first half dismissal of Manuele Blase. And Juve looking for a way through against the 10-men outfit. Perugia have made a change at the break. Marcello Lippi has brought on Edgar Davids. Birondelli is the man who has gone off. So Davids on the near side here at the bottom of the picture will come into midfield. I'd expect Igor Tudor just to drop back into defence. Bajako will be a key player for Perugia if they can hold on to get something out of this game. But Juventus, no doubt, rallied by the half-time team talk from Lippi, who will surely have told them just to keep plugging away, and the goal will come. They have certainly had the better of the game so far. Perugia, as you might expect, starting this second half with the 10 men who were on the pitch at the end of the first. Here's Pasotto. Del Piero holds it up well. Tacchinardi. This is Davids. Find a way past Di Maria. Tacchinardi just running across the Brazilian. And Perugia get the free kick, which Di Maria will take himself, to no effect whatsoever. Montero. Davids. Here's Thuram. Montero. Now a chance for Nedved to break clear. Thought about a shot at goal, I think, at one stage during that run forward. Tudor. He does actually appear to be stopped in a midfield position. Here he is, the Croatian. Soto has switched from the left side of defence to the right. There he is. Davids. Zambrotta. Now on the left instead of the right. Cross will go harmlessly out. Might have actually gone behind for a goal kick. Tacchinardi's shot getting a deflection. Close control from Zambrotta. Then couldn't make anything of the cross. Thuram in strongly. Davids. Trezeguet. Zambrotta. Nedved, nice control. Davids outside him. Edgar Davids with the deep cross, far too deep. Zambrotta. Now back on the right. Tudor. Forward to Nedved. Can he hook this one back? Perugia scramble it clear. Bazzani. Soto right there with him. Bazzani's given it only as far as Thuram. A chance maybe for Perugia to break forward. Bajako lays it out to Di Maria. Challenged by Davids, was strong and fair. Nedved. Zambrotta. Risas comes back to make a challenge. In towards Trezeguet. Milanese with the intercepting header. Davids. How many people Perugia have back? Expect the second half really to just be actual one-way traffic towards the Perugia goal. Here's Tudor. Del Piero couldn't find a way through. Ayoko. Di Maria. That's a good turn from Bazzani. Held off the challenge of Montero. Looking for Bayako in the middle, who's none too pleased with the challenge. Referee saw nothing wrong in it. Davids. Faced by Di Maria. That's a free kick. Foul on the Dutch international. Takenardi. That'll be a corner kick, headed behind by Risas. Perugia have plenty back. Del Piero will take it from the far side. Nedved! He's got his first for Juventus. And at last the breakthrough is made. And you just wonder how much that will ease the mind of Pavel Nedved. Just getting to the ball ahead of Tudor and turned in by the Czech Republic international. And at last Juventus get the goal that their pressure has deserved. Thumbs up from Buffon. The 10 men of Perugia are behind. Lost 2 of their last 3, Perugia, away at Parma and Chievo. Drew with Brescia in their last home Serie A game. They were eliminated from the Coppa Italia in midweek at the hands of Milan. And now it's going to be a very difficult job for Perugia to try and get themselves back into this game. Mazzantini quickly out of his area to clear. Relief for Lippi, no doubt. Turan. Tudor with the touch off to Pasotto. Tedesco. Grosso. Montero will tidy up. Davids. No way past. Di Maria. Risas. It's got past Montero. Tedesco's in the middle. Risas goes all the way. That was half a chance there, really, for Perugia to try and put a shot in on the Juve goal. Pasotto. Pull back towards Del Piero. Takenardi. Del Piero. Oh, it might fall kindly for him. Di Maria comes back and just holds off the Juventus man. It's a free kick. Foul on Tedesco by Takenardi. Here's the goal again. Del Piero with the corner, met by Pavel Nedved. Huge relief for him, I'm sure, at getting his first goal for Juventus. last season for Lazio, Nedved. In Serie A, here's Davids. That police dog has taken up position right by one of the effects microphones again. Here's Di Loreto. Takanadi with a little poke forward to Nedved, who goes for goal. And two players awaiting the pass, Del Piero and Trezeguet. Nedved now, he has found the net, is keen for another one. Here he is again. Finds Del Piero. Faced by Rizai. Nedved couldn't keep it down. It is a corner kick, though. Just got the faintest of touches from Di Loreto. Again, Perugia pull virtually everybody back into the penalty area. Del Piero again to deliver. This time it's to Davids. Better clear only as far as Pesotto. Thuram. Zambrotta. Davids. Del Piero has stayed wide, faced by Di Maria. Kept it in, but the cross straight at Mazzantini. And Perugia about to make a change. Young Fabio Gatti to come on, the Italian under-21 international, who has made quite an impression this season in Serie A. Milanese. Here's Grosso. Foul on recess. Tudor the offender. And now the substitution can be made, and Gatti is going to replace Grosso. The man who was 24 last week is replaced by the 19-year-old Fabio Gatti, who missed the defeat at Chievo last weekend because of a knee problem. This is his 8th Serie A appearance of the season. He has been attracting quite a lot of attention for his performances in midfield. He doesn't get the ball this time. Thuram stampedes forward. It's still Lilian Thuram. Nedved. Oh, the cross was intended for Trezeguet. Di Loreto blocked it. Well, he's causing Perugia problems every time he gets the ball, Pavel Nedved. Di Loreto just making the block, though, on that occasion. Gatti by Zambrotta, in the opinion of the referee. Milanese to take the throw. Risas. Forced to go back to Di Loreto, who has to go all the way back to Mazzantini. Perugia have only won once in Turin against Juventus. That was back in October 1978, the season when they finished in second place in Serie A. Undefeated in that campaign, the 78-79 season. Perugia winning 2-1 in that match, but since then, little joy for them against Juventus in Turin. Juventus have won 9 of the other 10 Serie A meetings between the two of them. And they're on course for another victory here. Nedved in towards Trezeguet. Couldn't guide it towards goal. Chance to compare Trezeguet and Thierry Henry in Juve's next match at Arsenal in the Champions League. Henry, of course, a former Juve player. Great friends, the two strikers. Santini with the goal kick. Met by Tudor. Trezeguet. Piero. Di Maria. And again gets it back from Risas. Risas once more. Couldn't quite thread it through to Tedesco. Had the pass been to the feet of Giovanni Tedesco, Juventus might have been in trouble there. As it is, Buffon still hasn't had a notable save to make. Davids. Nedved. Takinardi. De Soto. Juventus now just switching play, trying to make the most of their one-man advantage. Takinardi. Del Piero. Turned into trouble. Di Maria. Davids. Couldn't quite get away from Rezai. Juve throw. Montero takes. Thuram. Nedved. With a run of Zambrotta, cut out by Milanese. Juve throw. They look to take it quickly. Nedved. Cleared by Di Loretto, who has won plenty of encounters in the air against Trezeguet. Di Maria is tackled by Alessio Takinardi. 1-0, Cosme's side always have the chance to get back into this game. I feel that should Juventus score again, it will be virtually impossible for the visitors to take anything home from this match. Tudor hits it high. Zambrotta, Bayoko's right there with him. Oh, it's a nice turn from Zambrotta. Bayoko holding him. Now, what's the referee given here? It's a penalty. That looked to be just outside the area, which presumably is what the Perugia players are saying. Well, the flag had gone up from the referee's assistant before the Juve man began his fall forwards. Now, is this going to be a penalty or a free kick? The referee wants to have words with his assistant without Tedesco being present. Tedesco has been cautioned. The captain is livid. Well, he's in the area when he starts to fall, but just watch the linesman at the top of your picture if we can. The flag goes up there before any challenge had been made. Referee points to the spot, but he has now, I think, changed his mind. And it is a free kick. No wonder he's smiling. Maybe he senses there is a little bit of justice in the world. Nedved takes it. Well, didn't look back the required distance, I have to say. Thuram. Davids. That'll be a corner. Comes off Risas. Well, that certainly was a talking point. Free kick. Referee did point to the spot. Linesman, though, giving him his views, and the referee changing his mind. Davids. Comes off Bazzani. It's another corner. Juventus have had so many corners in this match. And of course, it was from one of them, from Del Piero, that Nedved has got the only goal so far. Mazzantini challenged for that one by Tudor. I think it's going to be a free kick. And a caution for Mazzantini. He must have said something. The referee was over very, very quickly indeed to show the yellow card to the Perugia goalkeeper. There's the challenge. It was Montero, in fact, who had gone in on the goalkeeper. And it's the reaction. Push on Montero, no stranger to trouble himself. And Mazzantini, although he's got the free kick, has also got a caution. Two cautions in quick succession then for Perugia. Tedesco and Mazzantini both being shown yellow. Blasi having been shown red in the first half. Nedved with the throw. Davids. Soto. Moving forward at pace. Trezeguet leaves it. Nedved! Well wide. But Pavel Nedved's header is the difference between the two sides so far. It's Juventus 1, Perugia 0.
Football Italia, mezzanotte.
Destination, Red Square. If you like love songs, pocket New Woman love songs at Asda.
You can make me whole again.
.43 of the finest modern love songs from today's biggest stars.
I never had a dream.
Pocket New Woman love songs at a price you'll love. $14.97. That's Asda price.
Football Italia, mezzanotte.
Juventus lead Perugia by 1-0 in the Delle Alpi. Thuram with the touchback to Buffon. Rare touch for the Juve goalkeeper, Trezeguet. Davids scoops it up in the air, won by Di Maria. Davids again. Oh, it's given away by Tacchinardi. Will he be punished for the second successive week? Bazzani to Risas. Didn't really get too much pace on that shot at all, Risas, from the angle. Buffon right behind it. Too high for Trezeguet. Milanese. Gatti. Baiocco looking to turn away from Zambrotta. It's a free kick. Davide Baiocco had 4 seasons away on loan from Perugia. But since coming back, he's been a virtual first choice for Cosmi. Missed just 3 matches last season, all through suspension in the league, and he's played in all 11 this season. 12, of course, if you count this one. They again, though, give away possession. You can hear the crowd's reaction to that. Bazzani. Risas couldn't get away from Montero. Montero hits it long towards Nedved. Oh, it's lovely control. Sets up Del Piero. On the overlap is Zambrotta. Baiocco's right there with him. Zambrotta. Milanese stuck out an arm. And Zambrotta has gone down. All that comes of it, though, is a throw-in. Turan. Zambrotta. Takenardi. I'm feeling that Juve supporters feel that their team should be putting this match beyond Perugia. Turan wins it back. Buffon puts it into touch. Oh, it's a throw-in anyway. Davids. Nedved looks to skip away from Zimaria. Basotto. Zambrotta finds Basotto. Oh, just in front of Edgar Davids. Gatti. Busy player in midfield. Turan will get there first, surely. Just holds off Risas. Oh, he might have given it away, though, to the Greek international. Zimaria. Gatti. It's even going to go out for a goal kick. No, it isn't. Buffon. Milanese just keeps it in. Bazzani. Milanese. Baiocco. Christian Zanoni about to come on for Juventus. Del Piero. Davids. Takenardi. Pulls here to Davids. 3 in the middle. Pulls it back behind them all. Trezeguet. And it's scooped over the bar for yet another corner kick. Zambrotta poking it towards goal. But it came off a Perugia defender. Milanese with the outstretched foot. Takenardi is coming off. to be replaced by Christian Zanoni. So Zanoni is on, the Italian international now. Joined Juve in the summer from Milan, who had signed him from Atalanta. Del Piero with the corner kick. Di Maria. Looking for options. Referee somewhat got in the way there. Davids retrieves possession for Juve. Casotto. Zanoni. Del Piero. Zanoni. Pull back towards Nedved. It's a good chance. Perugia have to fight another day. Quarter of an hour left. Juventus still leading by 1-0. Zanoni. Cleared by Milanese. Zambrotta. Zanoni. In towards Trezeguet! 2-0. That is surely the game won for Juventus. David Trezeguet gets his 7th Serie A goal of the season. And his 5th in recent weeks. Scored a couple against Parma. Then, of course, the blank score sheet against Lazio, and then scored a couple against Bayer Leverkusen. He's a striker in red-hot form, and you can't give him that much room. Zanoni, the substitute, with the cross. And Trezeguet has surely put this game beyond Perugia. Di Maria. He's battled hard all evening. To little reward, the Brazilian, but he gets a free kick here. Deep cross towards Tedesco. Headed behind for a corner, which I think is Perugia's first of the match. Indeed it is. Surely no way back for Cosmi's side now. Di Maria to take this corner kick. He did a cross goal. Cleared here by Zanoni. Perugia have a man down. It's Fabio Gatti who has gone down just to the left of your picture. Must have been struck in an off-the-ball incident. Oh, certainly caught there by Del Piero. It was Gatti pulling the shirt. There's the pull. Del Piero trying to shrug him off. And Gatti goes down. Another change, a third and final one for Juve. Trezeguet is going off, presumably to be saved a bit for the Arsenal trip. And coming on is Marcelo Zabaleta, Uruguayan international, who'll be 23 on Wednesday. There's the incident again on the left of your screen between Del Piero and Gatti. So Zaglietta comes on. She scored on his Serie A debut for Juventus back in March '98 in a 2-2 draw at home to Napoli, but has been out on loan for a few years since then at Empoli and Sevilla. Was supposed to have be joining Las Palmas from Sevilla, but rejoined Juve on a free transfer. This is his second Serie A appearance since coming back to the club. And Perugia are about to make a double change. It's Fusani and Nalitzis who is coming on. Bazzani is being withdrawn. So Bazzani comes off for Fusani. Although Nalitzis is the more likely replacement. It's Bayoko as well who's coming off. So Fusani will replace Bayoko in midfield. Nalitzis will go on up front in place of Bazzani. Nalitzis coming on for only his second Serie A appearance so far. Did come on as a substitute against Torino in October, the Greek international striker. He was top scorer in Greece in 2000 with 24 goals. Perugia need 2 from him this evening, and quickly as well. Less than 10 minutes to go though, plus stoppage time. Montero. Zanoni. Nedved. Davids. Wide to Zanoni again. He's seen an awful lot of the ball since coming on as a substitute. Here he is again. And again. Maria. Couldn't quite be kept in play by Risas. So 2 Greeks up front for Perugia in the final stages of this game. Davids. Zanoni. Zambrotta. Del Piero. Zambrotta. Davids. Basotto. Save made by Mazzantini. It might just have been going wide anyway from Gianluca Basotto. Davids. Third goal from Juventus really would put this match beyond doubt. But of course, if it's not beyond doubt already. I don't think you get many odds now on Cosmi's side coming back into this game. Piero. Turan. Basotto. Juventus just keeping possession, making the 10 men of Perugia work hard. Making the most of their extra man. Here's Zanoni. Forward to Nedved. Milanese is there, so is Fusani. Ball still in play. Fasani knocks it in field. Gatti. Fasani, this just his second Serie A appearance. Made his only appearance in his debut as a substitute against Lazio back in September. Zanoni. Zambrotta. Pulled back, but straight to Gatti, who in turn gives it straight away to Tudor. Tudor's made the run round the outside. Zalieta couldn't set up a teammate. Risas, nice little back heel. Alitzis. Risas. Space on this near side for Di Maria. Nedved, though, back to cover for the home side. Victories at home already this season for Juventus over Venezia, Chievo and Parma. Their only home defeat coming at the hands of Roma. Del Piero with the turn. Foul by Di Loreto. Soto. Oh, lovely little flick towards Nedved. Cleared away though by Rezai. Zanoni. Juve free kick. Zambrotta tackled from behind. Fasani, the offender. Perugia, of course, missing the influence of Fabio Liverani, who they sold to Lazio. And it's looking as though it could be a struggle for them this season to match last season's finish, when they finished 11th in Serie A, since being promoted to the top division at the end of the 97-98 season, when they beat Torino in a penalty playoff. Imagine that, winning a playoff for promotion on penalties. They finished 14th, 10th and 11th in Serie A. Zalieta. Soto. Cleared by Di Loreto. Gatti. Battling for it with Davids, who is not very impressed by Gatti's tackle. Play will restart with a free kick to Juventus. It is a long way out, but it is going to be a shot at goal from Del Piero. And that was an awkward bounce for Mazzantini to deal with. Oh, through the wall. Risas put his head away from that ball. Nedved takes the corner short, gets it back. For Soto. Zambrotta. Oh, well pulled back. Over the bar, though, from Del Piero. Well, this was a terrific chance for Juventus to score a third. Look at the space that Del Piero is in, but he just scoops it over the bar. Tedesco with the throw. Di Maria. And again. Goal kick. Soto did well. Alitzes. Davids hooks it forward to Nedved. Gatti comes in. Three minutes of stoppage time to be played. Zanoni. Perugia always at a disadvantage after the first half dismissal of Blasi. And it's going to be their 5th defeat on their travels in Serie A this season. Only 1 point from a possible 18 on the road. Milanese with the firm header. Whistles beginning to ring out from the home supporters. Tudor's back header to Buffon, who can scarcely have had an easier match for anyone. Really has had very little to do indeed, Gianluigi Buffon. Di Maria. Little tug on the shirt there of Tedesco from Davids. Tedesco and Di Maria combining down this near side. Mazai. Header by Tudor. Here's Davids. Nedved. Zambrotta. Zanoni, time for possibly one last attack from Juventus. Stopped by Milanese. Thuram. Montero hits it long. Di Maria. Fouled by Zaraeta on Di Maria. Referee has had a look at his watch. Thuram with the header. And that will surely be it. It's a welcome victory for Juventus. Both goals coming in the second half. Pavel Nedved with his first for the club. David Trezeguet getting the late second to confirm the win for Lippi's side. Perugia having Blasi sent off in the first half. But Nedved will be very relieved to get his first goal in Juventus colours. Full-time Juventus 2, Perugia 0.
Now let's see how the rest of Serie A got on. In another high-scoring game for Milan, they toppled Chievo at the San Siro. Filippo Inzaghi headed the Rossoneri into the lead, but Chievo responded with goals from Massimo Marazzina and Bernardo Corradi to go into the break ahead. It was Andrei Shevchenko who turned the match around with 2 second-half goals, giving Milan all 3 points. Inter went top of the table by beating Atalanta 4-2. Luigi Di Biagio put Inter ahead, but the home side levelled through Christian Doni. A second from him gave Atalanta the lead until Christian Vieri scored from the spot to put Inter back on level terms. Another from Vieri and one from Mohamed Kalon gave the visitors the win. Fabio Capello had to wait until the 89th minute for his side to clinch a win against Venezia. A Diego Fuse goal, the difference between the sides. Lazio's good run continued with a win at Lecce. Hernan Crespo scored from the spot to give them the lead, and Simone Inzaghi added a second. Bruno Cirillo pulled one back for Lecce, but it wasn't enough, and Lazio took the points. 2 goals from Mario Frick gave Verona a win over Brescia, who seemed to be missing the injured Roberto Baggio. The problems continue for Fiorentina, as they lost their relegation battle with Piacenza. Paolo Poggi put the visitors ahead, but a late Mirko Benin strike looked to have salvaged a point for the Viola. But it wasn't to be. Dario Hubner and Francesco Statuto both finding the back of the net in the dying minutes. Parma made a fantastic start in their meeting with Udinese. Marco Di Vaio found the net twice in the first 3 minutes. But 2 from Roberto Muzzi levelled things before half-time, and Martin Jorgensen's strike in the second half claimed all 3 points for Roy Hodgson's improving side. So Inter take over as Serie A leaders, Chievo drop to second, equal on points with Roma. Juve move up to 5th, and Lazio's win leaves them in 6th. Venezia remain bottom on just 4 points, and Piacenza's win over Fiorentina moves them out of the relegation zone. Don't forget to watch Mezzanotte on Thursday night when we bring you all the action from Bologna's tie with Torino.
A Channel 4 magazine to accompany the series is available monthly from newsagents, price £2.95. Full details on the website at channel4.com/sport.